Okay, next we have SMU, one of the newcomers to the conference. Let's see here. Their win total is 7.5, 8, or 8.5, depending where you look. Rhett Lashley, their head coach, who is kind of the offensive mind. Their quarterback is really good, Preston Stone. He's the big name to know. Um, Solid skill positions, experienced offensive line, but again, you're moving from G5 to P4 here. So that's always interesting. And their defense was really good last year, I would say. Again, will it be good again, or is it just going to be different with the physicality of a new league? Um, I'm I'm not quite sure what to think about this just because some of their strengths on paper are the very things that you worry about when going to a tougher conference. So does that mean that they'll be fine, or does that mean that those strengths aren't actually strengths? It's hard to say. Um, it's a fairly tough schedule. I think there's like 9 teams on their schedule that could possibly beat them. Doesn't mean they nearly all do that, but it is a tough schedule. Obviously, going to a tougher league will do that. Um, Ashton, what are your thoughts on SMU?
Skill positions, I think, translate very easily
Hmm.
to more physical conferences. And you're right, they weren't great in the trenches. As we're talking about SMU, like they weren't good at the trenches anyway. And now you put them into the ACC. Like, how does that compute? Like how like where is your your algorithm for that? I think you're spot on. The number is 8.5. I can get 8.5 and take the under. I'm betting against them winning 9 games. Really? Yeah, like I'm going to take it. Okay, we saw some teams jump up into the Big 12 last year and we saw them struggle. Like it is hard to do, especially when, like you have a long season. There's a lot of, we used to call them, like G5 teams that could hang for,
Hmm.
4 quarters for a game, maybe even 2 games, but not over the course of a full year with, attrition and all that. Like I think it's a different thing. So yeah, I'm going to join you on the under. If you can get 8.5, like absolutely, why would you not? And there's a wide range here with SMU because people are trying to figure out, like what's up with them. I feel confident in this one, so I will be taking the under.
Yeah, I'm with you. We saw last year a number of teams go to the Big 12, which is maybe the conference that's the most similar to the ACC just in terms of level of talent. It didn't go great for some of those new teams. And I think SMU could be at the top of the ACC in coming years. They have a good quarterback. I just think the physicality of the league relative to what they're used to could be an issue. So in year one, I'll have them going under 8.5 as well.